Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Chef Lichty. All right, welcome back to the show. Let's keep kicking along here as we do on My Daily Thread, looking for some snippets of wisdom from the yoga and meditation masters, Patanjali especially. We are moving right along to chapter 2, verse 24. Here's the verse. It's short, but it packs a punch. Tasya hetuḥ avidyā. Where's this going today? Let's start right in. What's the sutra mean? It means the cause of the mistaken union is ignorance. That's the Avidyā thing. Remember the word Avidyā? It was one of the kleshas. It was the prime klesha. It was the prime mover of all the kleshas. Speaking of ignorance, I know you aren't ignorant, so would you do me that favor? Would you hit that subscribe button? Somehow that does some algorithmic magic and helps us out significantly. Thanks for that. Back at it. So let's just think about the word-by-word translation here for a second. Tasya is just referring to that word saṁyoga or saṁyoga, which is that mistaken union between the seer and the seen. Now, hetuḥ is the cause, and avidyā, again, it's that idea of ignorance. It's the spiritual ignorance. It's a misperception of reality. We're not really seeing reality as it is. So the reason we confuse ourselves with our experiences, we confuse who we are with our actual experiences, is the ignorance of our own true nature at the deepest level. So remember what we talked about in the last sutra. There's that sacred entanglement, and it's a good entanglement because it helps us really grow into who we are. It helps us really start to understand it. But it's that entanglement between me as awareness and my world of thoughts and the roles that I have in the world and my emotions and all of those chitta vrittis, right? The chirping stories that I create in my mind about what's happening in my world of experiences. But sometimes when we think of the word ignorance, we don't want to just think about it as being a lack of knowledge. It's a deeper kind of confusion. There's something going on at the deepest levels, the programming level of our own personality. And then we compound that chitta vritti, the whirlpools of the mind stuff on that. I don't know about you, but it's not difficult for me to get lost in experiences, some feeling, and then I start to chirp in my head. I get the messages. I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. I need their approval. I need them to like me. All this kind of nonsense. It's not there. That's not who I am. Redirecting the mind is what this Yoga Sūtra business is all about. Let's get to the root of who we are. And it's way beyond all of the chirping. It's way beyond avidyā or ignorance. Remember, we don't want to confuse our true natures. We don't want to confuse ourselves with the ever-changing experiences in the movie of our life. We are the screen. We aren't what's playing on that screen. Remember that. We need to remember that. I need to remember that. This connection between myself and the world, it's not a mistake. It's a sacred meeting designed to help me see clearly. This isn't a shame or a guilt, remorseful experience. This isn't about shame or guilt. It's not a flaw of avidyā. It's part of how we're designed. It's almost like a game, and we have to play the game until we wake up. That's simple. Here's the thing. When we recognize that we're caught in the story, we're already starting to wake up to it being a story. Awareness begins where confusion used to be. Awareness begins where confusion used to be. The more I fight reality as it is, the more misery I create for myself. The real work is for me to see clearly what is, to recognize when avidyā is pulling me back into the chitta vrittis, into the whirlpool, into the storm, the tornado of all of my mind stuff. Rather, we want to gently return to that stillness. That's why meditation is such a great thing and stillness practices are such a great thing, because clarity dissolves confusion. Just the same way that the darkness cannot exist in the presence of light. This confusion is not a failure. It's just a path back to clarity. All right, until tomorrow. Om. Peace out.